Hi, in this video I'm going to test the power stability and spurious emissions of the XIEGU G90. There is many reviews of this radio and it's very popular, so I won't enter in other aspects of the radio. I have it from 1 year ago, 1.5. In fact, I have two. I have two here, one in the rack or whatever it is, and one in that bag. It's a box with battery and all that. And just to tell that it's a very nice radio for me and a great value for ham radio stuff. So I'm going to make this review of the power and spurious because I didn't see such thing of this radio. So, and if I seen it or watch it, I don't remember that was done with lab equipment, maybe with some tiny essay or something like that, but I don't think that devices are enough really able to make a review or a test, proper test. Maybe for internal use, for compare internally or relative measurements between two similar radios, maybe can be fine, but not to make a review or something on which people will decide if buy the radio or not. So fortunately I have the equipment, so I'm going to make a basic test. I won't take I don't want to take a lot time or effort in making this video because it's not easy for me to make videos, so I just going to make a basic test so you can see if it's clean or not, or pass the FCC compliance or not, or European compliance. We will see. So I want to pass band by band. I'm going to take the 20 meters one, and if someone wants a specific test for a specific band, just leave it in the comments and I will compile them, and in some moment I will make a more extensive test. So at the moment I think this is for reference is enough good, the test, and we pass straight away to the thing. So the radio is connected to a switch, and directly from the switch go to the instrument to measure the test equipment. So this instrument is a Roth & Schwarz Universal Protocol Tester. It's called CRTU-RU. It has 3 TX, 3 RX ports and divided in 4 ports. That they can be switchable. They are switchable to RX or TX, at least, well, 2 of them. So this is a all-in-one equipment, but it's obviously always that you have all-in-one. In this case is spectrum analyzer, generator, power meter, and also could work quite reliable as frequency counter, as it has a oscillator very good, and also is connected to a GPS DO, so, and have a frequency counter inside. even so, the all-in ones usually are not as specific and as precise as specific equipment. For example, like this spectrum analyzer, power meter, and frequency counter. Even so, these ones are more specific and more precise than all-in-one. In this case, is a very precise all-in-one. So the difference is decimals of that many things can affect to that. So it's under 1% of difference. So just let you know that even if I do it everything with a device, an instrument is reliable enough. This cost like a house in these times. So I'm running 20 watts in the, well, maybe not 20, maybe 14, 16, something like that. I want to test the stability of the power, not the power itself. Everyone knows that it reaches 20 watts. If you don't know, I tell you, you can run 20 watts in the G90, and I will test it in something between 14 and 16 watts, and it's connected to a attenuator, 60 dB attenuator, 50 watts. This port accepts up to 50 watts, so is enough to can measure the G90 without need this attenuator. But I had this set up for a previous test that I did with an amplifier, so I won't, doesn't matter, the measurement will be exactly the same, or likely the same. So I'm going to key with this key, and the radio is in CW mode, and we will see, and the settings are in max hold, just to, because with the phone in one hand is quite difficult to things that need to. So I'm just gonna that's it, and we have there a very clean spectrum, so no spurious, no harmonics, so obviously pass any test, any compliance test. To make it a little more dynamic and specific, not so general, because these settings are quite general, I'm going to lower the resolution bandwidth, and also I'm going to remove the max hold to put current real time, frequency I'm going to put 14.250, because we're going to reduce the span, knowing that we don't have so we start at 10 megahertz, we stop at 20 megahertz. Resolution bandwidth, this will lower the noise floor, and will appear maybe some spurious, some stuff that could be from the radio, maybe not. I think 10 kilohertz is alright, 5 kilohertz is alright. So we have a span of 10, maybe we reduce later to 1 meg. So I'm going to key again, and we have a very clean 42 dBm. Doesn't matter, and we can see we can put 14.250 as center frequency, and we can put a span of 1 mega, and now we will see with more detail the phase noise, and if there is some phase noise, some spurious close to the carrier, very close, normally in the just in the base of the carrier or in the skirt. So this should show the quality of the carrier, and as you see, it's very nice. Nothing at all in the size. The radio is totally clean, is fantastic. So, and now we're going to check the frequency and power. I'm going to try to extract the maximum power. I'm going to rise. I wasn't giving the full power because I had the voltage at 12, so I'm going to put at 13.8. Here we are, and this should give the full power in the radio at least. As we can see how precise is the, yes, it's giving 20.3 watts. So I need to set this. Oh, it's already set. So we check first the frequency. Stability is 14.250 the setup, and this go to earth, between the earth. So is very precise and very stable, doesn't change. There is very low changes. Alright, now power 42.3 dBm. And the most interesting thing, because we know that it gives 20 watts, is this. This is a power meter with base time, so it will show how stable is the power in time, in the variable time. So we will see, like our oscilloscope, we will see if the power is given with stability, or there is spikes in power, or what, or if the power fall in time, you know. So this is a quite interesting and exclusive test that this device has. You see, so clean, no peaks, no nothing. absolutely stable. So yeah, obviously the conclusion is that it's a fantastic radio. Maybe it doesn't have other stuff like others, but it's easy to use. It's low current radio. It is very easy to power up. It has enough power. It has a fantastic, I don't know if there is better, but fantastic antenna tuner. Can be unlocked and being 27 megahertz. I do mainly that. It's just, it's detachable, the head. It is a little basic in some things, but and some things are not very good, like FM, AM. It works, but it's a SSB radio mainly. Probably you won't be happy if you want FM or AM. And you still, if you miss like the nice radios, you still can have a pan adapter like me. This is a copy, but this has 96 kilohertz or 128 kilohertz of span, so larger than the small screen, but it's a copy of the screen. Very difficult to set up. Many people won't be able to set up that. It's really difficult. Maybe I do it in another video. I already had videos about that, but it's so complicated that it's very difficult to. I was selling kits of that. So that's it. I hope that is useful. So the radio is as fantastic as everyone says, even in the what normally people cannot try. So, but when the things are good, they work. So, and this is what the people report. Any other stuff, you have tons of reviews of radios. I'm not an expert in that. Thank you. Enjoy.